Just a sweaty sweater. Sweat the sweater as they sweat away. I'm referring to me, of course. Lord Sweatening of the Sweater. What is thy bidding? Would you prefer a rock or a torch? What do you mean you're gonna eat me because you don't have any food? I see. Let's go see what's out here. I wonder if their house got raided again. It looks like it's missing pieces. Nah, they've added a bunch more. They're adding windmills. And what do they got? A berry farm too? And they're online. Cool. I think I'm gonna say something. It's a pretty nice tower. It's just your feet start panicking. I mean, it's only 2 people, so it's not really like a bee's nest, but... Oh, look, potatoes. Just your average sweater. Yeah, I know it's weird, but I'm still thinking about how I killed that naked guy so unceremoniously. Blah. It's about to be doggy time. Oh, look, hazmat. Oh, look. Gears and another hazmat. Really try to sell the fresh naked running around here. It does look like somebody crashed this car into the sign and left it. Oh crap. How do I open it? Because I want a car. I do. Like, I kind of don't care about the lift so much. Like, I think I built a car with like 3 engines on it one time. It was so ridiculously stupid fast. Like, I think it was 3 engine. I mean, I know I built one with 2, but it's like the long car frame. I'm pretty sure you could stick like 2 extra modules for the engine on those. I haven't really been over here. Where am I? Yeah, the very start of the desert. I don't really need a car so much as, you know, you just want to drive a car for the sake of driving a car. Road scientists. Just your average sweater. People. What is that? No. I'm not trying to be wolf poop. Got my valuable payload here. I mean, like, I want to raid stuff, but I'm trying new stream settings too. I think maybe it was the B frames that was screwing me up. I had it set to 3, I had it set too high. But I've got it set to 1 now. So the bogging should go away. And I say should. And see, that's the thing about streaming, is there's so much, like, misinformation from people that understand it. And I'm not saying that I do understand it. It's just, it's really hard to pick through, like, the stuff that's accurate or not. But no, that seems to make sense. I mean, that was on GitHub, so, I mean, those people more than likely know what they're talking about. Not always. But now I'm looking at it and it seems to be good. Yep, a little chug. Saw a little chug on the playback. I got some pants too. Nice. Styling. How should I wear them? Nice. The coolest of the cool kids. You ain't gonna shoot me because I'm just so cool. And you know the funny part about that is, like, I would never assume that people, like, get upset about that. Like, I mean, you'd have to be a cool kid to be upset about being called a cool kid. I mean, it's like just fishing. It's like you throw bait out there and whatever bites. I mean, it's getting kind of hard to see. Chicken. There's a lot of chickens. Hey, part of me kind of regrets putting on the goggles. But at the same time, like, I mean, I'm just as likely to not be able to see anything anyway. It should be adequately far enough away. But yeah, I think the thing that I somewhat kinda have to do, is like, kinda have to build like 1x1 out by the outposts. So I can easily buy beepers. These beepers are relatively cheap, and I think they're the cheapest thing that you can buy that the outpost sells that disenchants into Tech trash. Yeah, I said disenchants. That's not my house. See, I don't want to turn the lights on because, of course, those guys are active. And it's just so very tempting to take pot shots at somebody with a torch from the top of your base in the middle of the night. Like, I get it. Because, like, I can hardly resist the urge to do the same thing. But no, yeah. So it was the B-frames causing the bogging. And I thought more B-frames would be better for higher motion. But no. Wherever I read that, and I got that information, was not correct. And I knew I had it set up, like, to where it didn't bog at all before, and it's like, man, I must have been doing the whole stream, and only time I ever looked at the output was when it wasn't bogging. Because it doesn't do it very long. So, like, it just kind of flew under my radar the whole time. But whatever. Just your extra sweaty sweater. Do I have a lantern in here? I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. I don't. And I don't mean that by, you know, an insult to anybody. Again, it's just like the cool kids thing is like, I mean, you must kind of feel that like that would be directed toward you if you, like, are you a cool kid? Because if you aren't, then why are you mad? Like, the same thing with the sweater thing, like, are you a sweater? I mean, is that why you're upset? Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, you'd have to feel like it's direct, like you would, like, I don't know how that works, like, I guess the word would be insecurities. Like, you'd have to feel insecure about being called a cool kid or a sweater. I'm just singing the Weezer song. And not only, like, I'm not lying about that, like, I'm not only just singing the Weezer song, I'm singing the Weezer song using the term sweater from, like, video games, but like, ironically. Like, I know, it's complicated. And, like, I'm not even talking to anybody. That's the other thing, like, it'd be like being mad at a song on the radio. They're talking directly to me. It's like, how is it even remotely possible? Yeah. No, it still does seem to be bogging a little bit every once in a while, just ever so slightly, but not nearly as bad for as long. I think I'm gonna try with 0 B-frames. Let's see what that does. Alright, DE box here. Because let me look at the comparison between like 4 rockets or 2 C4, which one is cheaper? Pretty sure it's C4. Plus C4 is faster. And then if you get killed, like, I mean, you never want to get killed on a raid, but if you do get killed on a raid, this is turning into my random jump box. If you do get killed on a raid, then freaking, I mean, you don't really want to lose your rocket launcher. I mean, because how much does a rocket launcher cost? Yeah, I mean, it's 40 high quality metal. And granted, like, you lose your tech trash, but let me see how visible that is to the outside. I mean, they're somewhat not likely to see me. But I mean, I know the torch, you can see the torch from like forever away, like. But no, it doesn't look like you can see the lantern at all. Which, at least from this side. Nice. Home sweet bunker. I bet it smells like my native environment. The basement. Cold and damp and slightly mildew. And then there's that is, I don't know why people knock living in the basement. I mean, I know it's like it's supposed to be a social insult or whatever, like, I'm great and you're a poopy. But the thing that I've always wondered is, why don't more people build their houses underground? It's like, doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's always like a consistent, what, X amount of degrees with no air conditioning. And like, even in the winter too, right? Like, if you go below where it gets cold or it gets hot, like, it stays a certain temperature. But yeah. So it's, I'm pretty sure, I mean, B-Frames 1 kind of worked good enough, but I did see a little bit of frame lag. I've got it set to 0 now, so, like, I mean, because it's so frustrating. The game is, like, crystal clear. I mean, the settings aren't set completely on high. You know, I think they're, like, a 1 tick mark below highest settings. And the reason I do that is I don't see any noticeable difference with stuff set on 6, so. And I have plenty of overhead on my CPU. And I'm using the CPU to do encoding because, I mean, the GPU is somewhat maxed out. I mean, it's about, it runs at about 80%. But no. But I think that was my issue the whole time. So somebody over here. And I can't stand the rain in this game. Because rain it's just so anxiety inducing. So freaking anxiety inducing. Because the smallest sound could be the indicator of your death. And if the boxes aren't here, I already saw one box isn't here. If the boxes aren't here, then that means somebody is active. And I know that the guys in the tower are active. And I usually like to scout as a naked. You can't say that, like, you can't say that they're gonna be less likely to shoot you if they see that you're naked. Because, I mean, the smart thing to do is kill on sight, because every person you see is just resources. But they will definitely shoot somebody in a hazmat. There's the slightest chance they might ignore a naked. But they will definitely shoot you if they see you in a hazmat. I don't have any guns to shoot them back. I forgot to check the testing. I mean, I can still look over at the stream. I just forgot that when I was whipping the mouse around. Nice. Hopefully it gives me some tech trash. And I was in the middle of doing the comparison of sulfur to C4. But, I mean, I think everybody would agree. My go-to is C4 rating at nighttime. And I only raid what I think I can, which is like starter bases. Because it's like, for one, I mean, the amount of rockets and sulfur that it takes to get through a tower, most of the time. And then to go unnoticed as a solo that long is probably not happening. No, Piggy, no. I could be wrong, but sometimes it feels like the animals target you if you're naked, or they'll like have a higher spawn rate if you're naked. And they won't directly run from you if they see you and you have a gun and have gear. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's all just in my head. Like, it doesn't actually correlate to any how the game works at all. What's that about? Oh, it's its shadows. Oh no, the game doesn't seem to be bogging at all, which is nice. Oh no, still a little bit of bog there. Let me check what my CPU is doing here. No, it's still only at 64. I'm just your average sweater. Yeah, I mean, I have to learn both of these. They're both 500. Humbug. Alright, so let me do that C4 comparison. I think it's a tool. Yeah. It's what, 2 C4 to get through a stone wall? Yeah, it's like 1,000 less sulfur. The only hang up is the tech trash. And even on a dead server, I happen to have neighbors that decided to build a tower next to me. Of course, right? I mean, and I didn't pick the server because it's dead. When I started, there was like 300 people on it, but people put in a ton of effort to build their raid tower, to build their wizard tower, and have the have it destroyed. And like, let me set the B frames at 1. I mean, it seems about the best trade-off, probably. It's so frustrating. The game runs just fine, and I have it using the CPU, and the CPU has plenty of overhead. There's not anything that should be causing it to bog. Yeah, whatever, it's good enough. But I think the beeper is just the cheapest thing to buy. But that means I need to head out to the, I need to head out to the car. So what do I need for a car? Just role play as a naked. Now it kind of feels like there's somebody out here. Because all of those boxes should have been there. Just until I see who's out here. If there's anybody out here, if I happen to see them. So I know what's going to happen. Is if I start shooting, those guys in the tower over there are going to hear it. And then even if I kill whoever it is, they're going to have the advantage of coming in from outside of the fight. Oh no. And that's one of the things I hearing the boom makes me want to raid. Looks like somebody already raided this house that I was going to raid. Unless he's still adding to it. No, it looks like they blew the wooden doors off. I'm gonna get stuck in here. No, they already raided it. Like, I don't know if they're coming back or not. Tack, 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 tack. No, there was probably a bunch of junk in this thing, though. I'm gonna wear a candle hat. Oh ho 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 ho. I don't want to lose that. Watch me be stuck in here. Is there any crap in here? No. But here in the booms, like, I know, like, I should have probably just gone in through the wooden doors, but I was gonna rocket the wall off the back. And if the green box is gone, that means that somebody was out here. Yeah, crap. I don't want to make 2 trips, but I don't want to run the risk of losing the smart switch. What stupid scientist is over there? Yeah, and I just thought of another thing is we could probably just go to the freaking garage door. But why would I waste the rockets? You know, if anybody's considering why I would waste the rockets or waste the C4. Well, one, I'm a solo. And I don't really have the luxury of having somebody babysit me while I sit there and, like, rocket out the doors or anything. And you never know what's inside of a base. You can kind of guess most of the time, but, like, you could easily be wrong with your guess, and then, like, you brought all of the wrong amounts of crap to do the raid. Which then means you've drawn attention to wherever it was. You probably have to counter anybody that heard you. on your way back and forth to wherever you have your raid base or your house if you're raiding your neighbors. But the way that I like to do it is I like to go in and, you know, especially in the case of like starter 2x2s, I like to avoid the airlock if all possible. Like, you go in at night with night vision, you slap 2 feet C4 on it, and it's slap, slap, beep, beep, boom, boom. Like 18 or so freaking explosive rounds from a silent SAR, and the raid is over. Throw your tool cabinet down, put a door where their wall was, and you're done. You just completely avoid their airlock. But again, like, I mean, should I BP this? And I think Smart Switch is level 2. I'll be all this crap. When somebody's burning a campfire or burning wood for their house and it's like hickory wood or something, and I might have a fan in my window, and it's making my whole room stink. Like, man, it's so freaking irritating. And like, not only do I not know who it is, what was this thing? Oh, pan, tilt, zoom, CC camera. But even if I did, like, I couldn't even ask them to, hey, could you not burn freaking, like, hickory or mesquite wood or whatever it is that you're burning that stinks like that, because it's making everything stink. Nope. You're a poop nose. What? Like, I'm happy to find the smart switch, but I'm not happy the thought that I have to try to set up the Rust Plus thing. Only because there's the slightest chance that it might be a pain in the freaking eyeball to do so. Should I try to fix this? No. Might get gears out of it. I don't need the blocker for anything. But just on the off chance that I do see anybody. I mean, I kind of don't want to just give them all this crap if possible. I mean, I was just gonna go as a naked, but... Just your average sweater. Oh, and if you're wondering how I farmed all of the scrap, it's the junkyard. You kill a few piggies or animals that roam the freaking junkyard. Sometimes you get lucky and find a bear. Recycle some cloth, you know, recycle a tarp or a sewing kit or some rope. You have more cloth than you know what to do with. Oh, look, it unloaded it for me. And then you use the fuel you throw like 50 or 60 fuel into the magnet crane. And 10 cars is 500 scrap. And I swore I saw movement down here. Hello? Crunch. Two hours later. But yeah, now there's like 80 people online. Maybe 100, I forget what it was. So it's not entirely dead. I just get road signs from the CC camera. I'll keep the cleaver and the pipes. I was gonna recycle whatever was in the box, but just your average sweater. Crap. Not sure what it is to repair a car. Well, before I do that, let me switch this out here. What do you need for Rust Plus? I did have the app on the phone. I'm not sure what the login is, or if I have to update it, or am I gonna have to go in and like remember whatever password I used, or okay. Team map. Yes, I have to freaking log in. Don't remember what the freaking password is. Oh, that's nice. Never mind. Two eternities later. I did just log in. And then I click new sign-in request. Oh, there it goes. Is not affiliated with Steam or Valve. No server available. Yeah, I'm learning. I see, I knew that. I remember this from the last time, like, okay, so Rust Plus menu not enabled for this server. Enabled for this server. Okay, pair server. So I should be able to do it now. Is that notifications? Ah, devices, okay. So if I just throw this smart switch up here, it should automatically show up on the thing. Just your below average sweater. Yes. Okay. Yes, it makes me very happy. So now if I'm running back to the base, I could just hit this. This somewhat of a downside is if I wanted to charge this battery. Like, I don't know what the usage is left on it. Yeah, it's good for now. This should be empty because I charged that battery with that battery. So, yeah, I could probably grind that battery up. Okay, so I kind of want to go out with just enough stuff to fix a car, slap a code lock on it. When you slap a code lock on it, do you have to slap a code lock on both doors? Depending on, like, or is it just on the one door? And I don't want to be out on the road trying to figure it out. And I mean, like, there could be, like, nobody on a server and you'd still get killed by somebody because they joined it and saw one person and found you. So, like, I don't want to be out on the road trying to figure it out. I mean, and then there's that, is I should probably BP that switch. But no. We got a bunch of markers over here that I don't really care about the green one. I already have the green, so yeah, I guess I'll put the green back. And that's the outhouse. I mean, the best place to probably build a base for the outhouse would probably be like there. So if I head out there, I'm just gonna use some junk tools. I swear I had junk tools in here. Yeah. And bring some food. I'll bring Coleman. Beep boop, son. Beep boop. Yeah, that's freaking cool. I also don't have a freaking gun light on this thing, and it's probably gonna be dark time. The dark from the before in the time. Well, yeah, whatever, I'll have that. Who cares? Well, I don't want to bring a busted pistol with me, so I should probably just put this back in the box and bring the one that has the silencer on it already. I'm just eating power here. Yeah, it's about to be dark. Oh, jeez. Oh, I freaking hate road scientists, man. He's gonna kill me. Where did he go? I missed. Yeah, those two are definitely gonna go inspect what the hell is going on over here. I think that's them right now. It is. They're there immediately. What kind of crap is that? Like, ah, damn it. Right outside my freaking door, scared the crap out of me. Shot the shotgun in the freaking air. Like, I'm not even sure if it's the road scientist or not that's running around over there. I mean, I just assumed that it was the people. Like, oh, there goes my stealth. Alright, like. Oh, I freaking hate that. Oh no, I don't have the blocker on. And I don't want to waste the corn. Like, I'm ready to have the bear skin, so. And if for no other reason than just boredom, the neighbors that are active in their tower are probably going to come over and investigate. And the same thing happened before. Like, so why I would expect them to do anything differently is like, so now not only do I have to kill the road scientist that almost killed me, and make even more noise, but there's a good chance that those guys are gonna know that I'm active. Damn it. I mean, that's what I get for building right next to the road, though. Yeah, there's a chance they might not care. There's a pretty good chance that they're gonna come investigate, though. Then it depends on if both of them are online. And how afraid the guy that's alone is to go out by himself. Just people in teams are like that sometimes. You know, they got a big attitude when their buddies with them. But they will absolutely not go out by themselves. So let's see. Probably gonna see him running over to where the booms were. And I kind of just wanted to... That scared the crap out of me. I started shooting in the air. Like... Pig, piggity, pig, piggy, piggy, pig, piggy, pig, 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 pig. I just want to see what they're doing. Of course, there has to be a pig right on the hill where I'm going to check to see if those guys are running over there. Nope, whatever. Yeah, I guess I got lucky. Because the same thing happened before. I walked out my door and there's a road scientist. I didn't see him. I didn't hear him. I didn't hear feet. I didn't hear anything. And then freaking... But that wasn't the bad part, is... Oh, nope, see? Then the dude that I was killing, I call him Sword Guy. The freaking Sword Guy shows up with a python camping my house. So I killed him in the middle of the night with the DB and took all of his ore and all of his wood and his junk that he had. Then he comes riding back with a freaking horse. And freaking... I make a hammer. Yeah. Just want to see what it is to fix this car, if this car hasn't blown up yet. I mean, not that I am going to fix it, but... Wasn't there another scientist up here, too? The Black Horse Courier. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. You scared the crap out of me. But yeah, Sword Guy got his revenge. And he did find out where my house was. But it did kind of seem like he was... It's a busted car, yeah. It kind of seemed like he was only starting out. But I let him kill me as a naked a bunch of times. So what does it take? It's probably high quality. Oh, it's just metal and wood? Okay, I was worried that it was going to be high quality. There is high quality. So, metal frags and wood. That's that stupid scientist, I think. Yeah, because who uses the walk button? Yeah. I jumped and shot straight in there, like, pow. And like, I don't want to lose this kit. I don't want to lose anything ever, but and I don't care if I lose this hazmat, like. Wonder if those guys found the landmine that I found in the box. That I placed outside their house in a spot that I determined was probably a spot that they run around pretty often. What the hell is that? Oh, right, that's that big, it's not really a compound. It's like a base that's trying to be a compound in the middle of the woods between where I'm coming from and where I'm going. And I've ran across it a few times, like, doesn't look like they're moving the floodlight. When you sweat through your sweater. Should be relatively close. Yeah, I am relatively close. And when I get there, I wouldn't be surprised if someone has built a house right where I thought it was a good idea to build a house. jeez. Sound like, what was that, a BB? So I might have to go closer. I might have to move over here. Or even go to a different spot. Because right where that is, it looks like somebody's built a compound over there. When you go to the beach and you find all of the people that thought nobody else would go to the beach that day. What the hell is this? Oh. Put a silencer on a wooden arrow and shoot it at somebody and it lands at their feet. Stealth. You attach a freaking low quality sight to a rock. Look through it before you throw it at somebody. Like, yeah. Just a sweaty sweater. I'm hoping there's like nobody over here. There's two big compounds watching the road. And of course, they're active. I mean, we're getting close to peak time for this particular server. Sounds like a bear. Can I make a sleeping bag? I forgot to bring a sleeping bag. But this way I've got like a 1x1 with a bag in it. Right close to the, right close to the outpost. What is this? See, I didn't want to turn on the light, but you kind of have to wait till daytime. And somebody driving the train. person. Gotta find a bag. Oh, before I do that, let me move my marker to a more accurate spot. Yeah, that shadow freaks me out. Freaks me out because it looks like a graphics artifact. Here, hemp cloth, hemp, hemp. Here, hemp. Yes. Yes. Let me turn this on so I have more view. You may be able to see more, but it does make it harder to see anything. Oh, good. Didn't realize there was a gas station here. A supermarket. Oh, somebody's... don't think they saw me. Sounds like the recycler is running. They see me and then run? Is there another person with a gun? Is that person just bait? I didn't realize I was close to a recycler. They're probably running back to their house to get like a kit or something. Yeah, I think they saw me and ran. Poor dude. I mean, I will totally kill him, but like, if I have the opportunity. They ran that way, so I'm assuming that's where the house is. I was just gonna say, I hope I get rope. They're probably coming back. As for how soon they're coming back, that's a different story. But when they come back, they're probably not gonna have anything on them. Except for maybe a gun. That one rope should be enough cloth. My least favorite recycler. I know I'm not scared of a naked. I mean, it's not a matter of fear so much as I just don't want anybody to know that I'm over here until at least I have a house built. And just because they're naked right now doesn't mean that they can't run back to their base and come back with a freaking AK, like. Sleeping bag. I mean, I'll move it later, but just so I have it. Outhouse. Alright, let me dump all this crap in here. That was convenient. I don't think I got anything from it though. I didn't realize I was so close to the gas station. Or the supermarket. Just your average sweater. Sweat, you're sweaty as you sweat away. Does that make a big box? Yeah. Hey buddy, do you want to be friends? Oh. Come on, wooden box. But yeah, this way I can do like naked runs. I mean, since this base is gonna have all of the other stuff that the base has, you know, a standard base has. You know, just like a workbench level 1, craft revolvers and DVs, and maybe find hazmats or whatever in the freaking. I mean, like, I've already got almost enough scrap to make a freaking workbench level 1. Boom. I mean, it's provided you don't get killed, it's so easy to accumulate crap, like. Oh, let's hope that I'm not getting camped out here. Alright, bag. Outhouse. Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom before I continue. I will be right back. And yeah, the reason I didn't kill that naked is, for one, I didn't want to aggravate the neighbors immediately. They might have bullets, you know, they might have guns. And like, you know, I didn't want to give them a reason to chase me. Or to find where, I'm gonna find where you live. Like, because you can totally get camped with a water pipe. And I really don't care about their stuff. And the reason I killed that other naked and killed him again was I wanted what was ever in that green box. So I wanted the tech trash. Why can't I reach the door? Why can't it? Okay, there we go. And I had the opportunity to kill him. The reason I killed him the second time, when he ran right back through the door, was he might have been mad and he might have had a water pipe or he might have had a gun. Like, it's real out in the open. But I don't think I could have built any closer to the road in the trees if I wanted to. But whatever. It's just a temporary house, just so I can spawn relatively close to the outhouse. And farm some junk, buy beepers, and get tech trash, and do a nighttime run back to my house. Zoidberg. Homeowner. Yeah, I need to kill a piggy. So everything's upgraded. I mean, so how far away am I from the outhouse? I'm like right there, which is nice. Strip of road. Didn't even see the supermarket there. And that person where I was mining that freaking node, they apparently they were active, and I'm glad that I went for the cover of the trees because they probably heard me mining that node. I think that was an AK. So I think I'm gonna store my kit in here and just roleplay as a naked. And then have the kit for a backup, but no, I do need to. I don't need any stone or wood. I mean, it does sound like there's a person out there, though. And then it's one of those where I could be the one with like X amount of junk on me. And freaking. Then I have to run away from the other naked. Yeah, I don't think I could have built any closer to the road or in the woods. But it was dark when I picked the spot. But whatever, it's a 1x1. Oh, nice. Well, that answers that question is, yes, gears do fall out of barrels. I wasn't sure if they did, because so far I've only ever noticed picking them up from boxes. And whoever Mr. Pow Pow is probably on his way over here. Look at me, I'm worried over like a handful of junk. But no, it's not the junk that I'm worried about. I hear feet. Sounds like somebody is explosive bullet rating something. Explosive. But yeah, with as easy as it is to get junk, like, Nope, it's not my skin. Tack. I mean, I think if I wanted to, I might even be able to make a freaking shotgun trap. How much metal do I need? 250. Nope. I gotta go kill an animal. Sounds pretty close. I just hope it's not close enough for me to have to be worried about it. Like, crunch, crunch, dead. Mr. Piggly Wiggly. I mean, it's starting to seem like I just go out and build houses and accumulate stuff and then don't do anything with it just for people to raid the bases so I can be mad about them raiding the bases. Like, that is kind of what it feels like. But tower guy up top is probably the reason why there's like no starter bases around here. And it's hard to argue that, you know, raid every base you see, because the only thing that you're really losing is sulfur, provided it's a successful raid. And then to feed that freaking beast of a base, like, is this a house he's over there raiding? You're basically turning the time spent getting sulfur into time saved from farming your own materials. Because sometimes you get lucky and you raid like a 1x1 and it'll be like my kind of 1x1. It just has an ungodly amount of crap in it. And then if you don't raid bases, then you're pretty much spending all of your time out farming stuff. So, you know, you kind of have to farm the farmers, kind of thing. And I do need a piggy. It's like I can't help but go to boxes, I can't help but break barrels. Is it a metal 1x1? And like I don't need any more stone. So no, I don't think I'm gonna mine that. I need a piggy before it's a dark time. I don't really need sulfur either. So I only need just enough to make a few bullets. I don't really plan on raiding anybody. Especially not satchel raiding somebody. There's a decayed base, another base. Piggly wiggly wiggly. Yeah, it's bothering the greedy part of me to leave these nodes behind, but don't really need them. I mean, this is not like a starter base that I plan on expanding. Just a temporary base. Just to buy beepers. And plus like a stop-off point if I had to. Piggy, piggy. Somebody's house has a rock. Has a deer. Probably gonna miss this deer. Oh wow, I got really lucky. I'm gonna turn you into a furnace. Craft it on the way, but oh crap. Oh, I got 3 out of that. Well, yeah, deers are pretty lean. Damn it. I wonder how close to my other base I am. No. Kinda headed into the desert. Is that a piggy? It looks like a stump. I just went through a whole thing in my head, like people that get upset about roof campers. Which yeah, I mean it makes sense to be upset about getting roof camped, like it's super easy for them to do and like it always scares the crap out of you, it's always unexpected, it's not really much you can do to counter it. Most people don't carry the wooden blocker walls with them. I'm usually dead before you have a chance to react to anything. But the people like the thing that makes it funny is roof campers get raided in the sense like, well, doesn't everybody else get raided? I mean, like, look at all these nodes, it's just spawning these nodes to spite me. Yeah, but they get raided especially because they're a roof camper. Yeah, but didn't you just like raid that 2x1? Were they roof camping you? No. Yeah. Shut up. Ah, it's bear time. This bear is probably gonna kill me. I mean, I know I don't have enough pistol bullets to kill it. I'm gonna have to DB him to the face. And make a lot of noise. The other way to, probably gonna get killed because of that DB. Come on, chop up the bear. Usually survive a DB. Guess I got lucky. Thought I was gonna have to DB him and then switch to the freaking pistol and hope that I killed him before he killed me. Compound or rated compound? Or I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm pretty sure this is a compound. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but this, yeah, let's call this a compound. Well, I've never seen you build a compound. Yeah, because it's kind of stupid. It's trade-off of how much effort that goes into it versus how they still get rated anyway. And then the upkeep, and then freaking like, and then it just makes you into a target. Not that everything in the game isn't a target for various reasons. Have you de-sweated your sweater? Corn. I forgot to craft the fuel. That's okay, I crafted it at the workbench. Crafted at the workbench. The worms. And just like that, I'm all set up again. Granted, it wasn't like a super quick process, but backups for backups for backups for backups for backups. Gonna mess with my settings again. Just your average sweater. And I don't mean that like derogatorily, like, well, how could you not mean it derogatorily? Because I don't. Like, I know what my intentions are. Just a sweaty sweater. Watch them sweat as they sweat away. Come on, just let me park right here. Let me do it from the door. This way I have an easy way in. Doing it from the door. It acts as a step. The sleeping bag acts as a half step to the box, which acts to a step, so you don't end up spamming the jump key trying to get in and out of the freaking thing. But yeah, I mean, there's almost no point in raiding anybody. The only thing that justifies raiding people is building some ridiculously monstrous base they really probably don't need. I mean, it's got so many downsides to it that, like, I don't know why people do it. The upkeep is insane. Freaking... It's like, why? It makes you into a huge target. All of your eggs are in one basket. When you do finally eventually get raided, because you built a big base, it looks like it's got a ton of stuff in it. Then wouldn't that time have been better spent making more durable bases that are smaller and making more of them? I mean, you know, you go and break out a few nodes in a various house and you throw it in the box and you got like X amount of days of upkeep. Like, what's this up to? Yeah, I got 8 days of upkeep from 3 stone nodes. Like, if it gets raided, whatever. I mean, the only thing that would justify it is that these people aren't that good at accumulating stuff, and they want to seem like they're better at accumulating stuff than they are. And most of those people that do that, they sit in their base all day. Like, they don't actually go out and do anything, they just sit in their base all day. Like, I mean, I like to go out and do stuff. Like, I mean, nobody likes to lose stuff, but I mean, the trade-off is you sit in your base all day and, like, you don't go out and acquire new stuff. I mean, very confusing. Like, I'm not being critical in a mean way. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell are they thinking? Like, I mean, it kind of makes it seem like they're making it harder than it has to be. And since there's no, like, rules or particular way to play the game, I mean, since I've found easier ways to do it, I mean, it's objectively, they're doing it the hard way. And I'm just one person, like, me as one person, I could farm the rockets and the sulfur and everything else to just sit there and fire rockets at a wall. I mean, like, you don't even gotta be creative about it. You build a vertical 2x1 with a trapdoor that goes up to a door, put a turret on the outside, and you just sit in the top thing that has a window, and you're covered from, like, all three sides. The hole you're making in the side of the base. Anybody that runs in to try to get into the hole thinking that you're inside of the base, if they happen to see, you know, if that happens to happen, they get chewed up by the turret, and then you got their kit or whatever. And it just seems like they're all doing it the hard way. And I mean, like, not that I'm imagining anything, I mean, it really seems like they're doing it the hard way. And trying to justify doing it the hard way. It's like comparable to, comparable to freaking people that play Sniper in TF2. And they've managed to convince themselves that they've gotten good with using a really high mouse speed. And you can just make a bind to lower the mouse speed. Which, that reminds me, I need to make a bear skin. Bear meat. But I mean, all you're really doing is firing rockets at a freaking wall. And that's not a particularly special skill. Like, come on, Bearskin, what are you doing? There we go. Just a sweaty sweater. And then the question would be, well, if you can do that and it's so easy, why don't you do that? Because it's a waste of time. That's why. I mean, like, if they managed to fit as much stuff into one square as I can fit into one square, what the hell are they building the bases that big for? And then there's the whole compound idea. If you build 3 smaller bases within your stone ring, you know, ideally you have 3 people. Like, if you build, like, 3 medium small bases that have, like, a roof, you know, a shooting floor on the roof, those 3 bases, you split all your stuff between the 3 bases, they'd have to raid all 3 of them. And in the event that you get online, like, you have multiple spots to spawn and multiple spots to cover, like, you have more cover that way. Because with those big towers, as soon as you're underneath them, you know, depending on the design, it's relatively hard to shoot down. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? And then you peek your head up over the wall and you get shot, like. The nice part is now during nighttime, if I wanted to bring a kid out here or bring anything out here, I could easily make the distance, make the run over here before nighttime is over. And if I did farm a bunch of scrap over at the junkyard and I wanted to buy a crap load of beepers, I could probably run over to the outhouse, buy the beeper, and get tech trash. And I mostly just want the tech trash to be able to make night vision goggles. And I'm pretty sure there's not a cheaper thing that is sold by the outhouse that gives you tech trash. So you're basically turning regular scrap into tech trash. Just your average sweater. I mean, like, I've almost farmed enough scrap to freaking make a workbench level 2 in here. Make med kits. Naked running around with a DV and med kits. Like, what is going on? Something's off here. But, like, between this 1x1 or a 2x1, I mean, who's gonna, or a 2x2, who's gonna waste the sulfur to do that? I mean, obviously somebody. I mean, if for no other reason you just don't want competition in your area, I mean, that's a valid enough reason, but still, like. So where is the outhouse from here? Most of the shooting has been coming from that direction. But let's go test it. It's like, what, 75? $75 scrap to buy a beeper. Alright, I need to put a metal door on the outside. I put it on wrong. Crap. Idiot. What was that trick with double doors? I think I'm imagining stuff here. Oh, you can put two double doors that open against each other to make like a barrier. I think that's what it was. Any other crap to recycle at the outhouse? Just your average sweater. Yeah, I gotta go use the bathroom before I do this. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, and I'm not pretending that I'm something that I'm not. I'm not pretending to be better than I am. And most of this stuff is just my opinion. You know, except for the measurable, objective stuff, except for that, like. Like, it does take X amount of time to do X amount of stuff, and like, building compounds is kind of a waste. Where'd he go? Oh well. I guess he bolted. Crunch. So he got a SAR? Or he's got a pump shotgun. Guess they live there? Unsurprisingly, there's tons of people here. Maybe traps or something on this house. And his buddy with the shotgun is over here. Where he is, I don't know. Oh, really? What killed me? Is it a turret? Damn it. Didn't realize I was that close to the freaking thing. What? Why is this unnamed bag? Oh. God damn it. Yeah. Well, somebody's gonna find that stuff. Did not realize I was that close to the freaking outpost. Damn it. And somebody's gonna find it. Plus, I'm still flagged for combat. That sucks. I got 3 minutes on combat. No, that really sucks. Damn it. Somebody's gonna find my bag or my body. Nope, didn't realize it was the freaking, that I was that close. But now I know. How disappointing, and now it's bear time. How close am I to the thing? I'm like right on the perimeter. I mean, I don't know if I was in the safe zone though. I mean, if I got shot, I must have been really close to the safe zone, which kind of gives me hope that maybe my stuff will be there. But it probably won't be. Plus, there's a bunch of people out here, so I'm probably gonna get killed before the 3 minutes is up. Damn it. And if they land a shot on me, then I think I'm flagged for combat too. And if I go up and try to get too close to it, I'll probably get killed and flagged again. But it is only right up the hill. I had no idea I was that freaking close to the thing. No, bear, no. 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 The bear is gonna get me. No, bear, no. Not up this way. No. I had a whole minute and 20 seconds left. I'm not really sure where the perimeter is. No, bear, no. It's pushing me toward the freaking sentries. I don't believe that. And it's probably gonna be like down to 5 seconds or 1 second or something, and freaking somebody's gonna... Well, on the bright side, at least I didn't get killed by a naked. Just stupidly ran into the freaking outhouse. Somebody's got my stuff, I know they do. Because I think I was just close enough to get shot. But not close enough to be flagged as a safe zone, so they could just pick up my bag. Nine, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No combat. And where's my body? Should be straight ahead. Somebody's got it. Yeah! Where's my DB? We go down the hill. Nice. And I wasn't in the safe zone either. Somebody could have gotten it. I didn't know I was that close. I was just running through the woods. Nope, sentry time. I'm so happy. No, that person isn't happy. I mean, obviously, but like... Ah, crap. It might play something and I get copyright flagged for it. Hi, bud. Nah, I'm gonna... Do you have another guitar? You the dude I killed? Which, I may as well... Oops. I may as well turn off the instrument volume. Audio. Game to instruments volume 0. Just a sweaty sweater. Is a pump shotgun workbench level 1 or 2? I'm such an extra sweaty sweater. What's up, bud? Yeah, good. Do your thing. Yes, I'm very happy you're playing music. Sweaty sweater. Now see, that's something I hadn't considered before too, is you can just turn scrap into high quality metal. Dude, no. Come on, dude. What a freaking idiot. Yeah, how's that Cole doing? Yeah, good job. Yep. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. I had no idea there were so many people hanging out at the outhouse. Oh, he's back. What an annoying person, man. Yeah, good job, guys. Wait, are you the guy who's I killed? I recycled all your stuff. I would have left you alone, but you started taking shots at me, if you are that dude. But all that stuff is gone. So, I think the cheapest thing to buy that gives you tech trash is a beeper. Excellent work. Yeah, I can't hear you. I have incoming voice chat turned off, so I'll just keep talking. On today's episode of The Smartest Rust Players. Yeah, he needs those rocks. He needs those rocks. But yeah, dude, don't be mad at me. Like, you got yourself killed. I was just trying to run up here. I think it's you. It might have been a different person, but I was just trying to go up here and started taking shots at me. So. Oh, they got gambling stuff here? I thought this was just a modded thing. I'm trying to get out of there without him seeing me. Just your average sweater. Alright. I mean, I'm probably gonna get killed trying to get out of here. Because that's pretty common. Alright, I gotta recycle those. All empties. I actually need these. I'm the friggin' Doom guy. I'm the friggin' Doom guy. Hey! Come on, tech trash. Yes! And you get a handful of scrap back too. Yeah, it's a crapshoot whether or not you get tech trash back from it or not, but and I'm one scrap short. No. Anybody leave any scrap in here? No. Like, are you following me, or you want to use the repair thing, or like, are you pretending to not follow me to see when I leave? To like, what's this switch to? Oh, how would they give that access to players? I could just see some annoying person standing there and just flipping the switch and flipping the switch and flipping the switch and flipping the switch and flipping the switch. Is this thing ever full? Could have filled up my other water bottle. Well, it appears that What's-His-Face has found something to do. But my plan works. You go in, you farm a handful of scrap, you buy beepers, you recycle them, you get tech trash. And I mean, the alternative is you run monuments and hope to find it, or you know, get stuff that recycles directly into it. I mean, that's great, except that you have to run monuments to do that. But here you can use, you know, doing it this way. But then getting in here and then getting out of here, I mean, it's almost a monument in itself, in the sense that, like, yeah. So I hadn't considered that when I said that. Hiccups. I'm probably going to get killed. Oh, nice. And I was wondering, like, where I could get like 100 comfort, but no, they got chairs here. Oh, time to get killed by the guy that I killed that's taking shots at me. What is the fastest way to run there? Just a sweaty sweater. Well, I'm out of the safe zone. I would not be surprised if I got annihilated running out of here. Oh, and there's a freaking mine too. Yeah, that dude didn't seem to like that. Yeah, dude, say whatever you want, man. I got voice chat turned off. Like, you can hear me, but I can't hear you. Person somehow managed to try to hit me with a rock to get me killed by the freaking, what's this called? The sentry. Got himself killed instead. Just your average sweater. That makes me real happy. Yes! And then as far as getting tech trash out of here goes, freaking, just wait until nighttime. And then if I had tried it as a naked, I mean, I probably wouldn't have gotten killed by the other naked. But holy crap, is there a lot of people up here. Like, it's way more people than I expected there to be. On today's episode of the Smartest Rust Players. But at least, you know, not that it matters anything to that guy, but I tried to be civil with him. Not nice, but civil. If I were nice, I would give him his stuff back, but I did try to be civil with him. I tried to explain to him, dude, I was just trying to be left alone and run this stuff up here, and he started taking shots at me. So, he kind of left me no choice but to face you with the shotgun. Am I crafting rocks? Just something to feed into the shotgun in case somebody chases me back to my house, and just on the off chance they manage to kill me as I'm going in my door, or you get a door camper or some other thing, like, you know, they overzealously run out and try to grab the freaking thing, like they try to grab your bag or whatever and they get faced with the shotgun. You know, the shotgun trap. Whereas otherwise, if you didn't have it, then there's like not really much you can do about it. These and more platitudes. And I'm not really that great at the game. But yeah, about the only strength that I really have is that I know that I'm not that good at the game. Which doesn't really help me because it doesn't make me any better at the game. I could be wrong, but I don't think anybody saw me. But no, I totally didn't expect this many people to be down here. It's kind of fun. I mean, usually I avoid people at all costs, but like, there's a bunch of nakeds and stuff with crossbows and stuff to pick on down here. I mean, that one guy had a pump shotgun. And I recycled that guitar that the guy gave me, like... If you like breaking barrels and getting shot at, come down to Outpost Road. Boy, do we have what you need. And come on down to the outhouse. We have smarmy children that will call you a poop nose. And tell you that they're great and you're a duty. They'll try to steal your stuff, even when you're using the refiner. They'll try to push you out of the way when you're using the recycler. Then they'll get mad that you figured out how to stop them from doing it. They'll try to hit you with rocks and get you shot by the sentry. And then it's your fault that you didn't let them do that. The dude in the grass skirt and the coconuts there. They spawned and ran right back and seemed like they were upset that but then they gave me rocks. I mean, you always just assume that they're upset because I guess angstiness or something, but I'm kind of at the point where, like, I'm getting old to where I gotta pee all the time. Stash. A bunch of food. They'll try to steal your stuff. And then be mad at you that you didn't let them steal your stuff. And do another recycler run. Probably get faced by horse guys. I open the door. Bring like a handful of wood with me to try to do those things there. Which I don't really need the fuel, but I don't have the wood to burn up in there. It's not really much in the way of scrap. And I am probably going to need those pipes to make freaking stuff. Well, this I can recycle. And time to get faced and scared and start shooting in the air because I jumped. Here we go. Nope. Guess I got lucky. Yeah, I don't mean to break your heart or anything, dude, but I got instruments turned off. Crap, I think I left the other scrap in the box. I did. Nah, I mean, it is kind of the point of the test run, is like, you really have the potential to end up with more junk than you do stuff that gives you scrap. So what I'm thinking is I should probably farm a bunch of scrap. You know, do like a handful of cars or whatever. Like if I'm really desperate for what's this called, for tech trash. And just bring it in increments of 75. Well, not increments, but in multiples of 75. And then, you know, I can buy like, you know, 5 beepers or whatever. Is somebody following me? Attempt to get out of here unseen. I guess that's how he felt about that. Ah, crap. I brought the wood specifically to do that. And then I forgot to cook that stuff, whatever. So it should be 125. Should be 2 beepers. Crap. Why did I do that? I'm not sure how that works. Like, if you get shot, but you haven't shot anybody, like if somebody sees you and then tags you right before you get to the safe zone, does it flag you for combat if they shoot you? Not really sure. I mean, I've gotten here before and then gotten bit by a piggy. And then got lit up by the freaking, by the sentries. I feel like I'm buying scratch-off lottery tickets. What? Oh, it's 150 and not 175. I'm such an idiot. Idiot! Okay, well now I know it's 150. And I didn't even check it because I thought I was right. Like, hey! Oh, that was a stump. Forest Stump. It's a really good movie. So, yeah. I don't know if they saw me or not, and decided to ignore me, or they're just pretending they didn't see me. Oh, here comes a car. I guess they're gonna try to chase me. I don't know if they're shooting at me or what. And here comes a car. Like, Which, I mean, I'm probably gonna get killed, but the thing that I can't help but wonder about is I don't know how the outhouse reacts to a car. I'm pretty sure that so long as you have it locked, nobody can really do anything to it if you park it in the safe zone. Or do they shoot the crap out of your car if you drive it into the safe zone? I mean, they might, because you can run over people with it. But I mean, now I gotta test that on the build server. Just a sweaty sweater. But I've been going for like 3 hours now. I think what I'm gonna do is run this tech trash over to the take whatever excess I've got, whatever junk. And throw you in here. Leave some amount of sulfur. Because I can always farm more. This I don't really need out here at all. And the same thing with this stuff. mean, I guess I'll leave a handful of it for something. Onward, Sweaticus. Onward, Sweaticus. Oh, crap. You find some naked, and I made that joke before. You find some freaking naked that, like, has like a pickaxe and a freaking night vision goggles. No, piggy, no. Oh, that's a deer. Somebody's house, I think. Rock. Yeah, so running through the dark so far has been a pain in the freaking eyeball. It's usually way easier. But so far I've found all the crappiest terrain to run into. Like, I've gotten stopped by something like every few seconds. And it's not usually like that. And stopped again. If you get killed by, you know, a naked and night vision goggles with a hatchet. That's so frustrating. And I don't want to turn on the freaking thing, the light. Because there are people over here, like, it's not me being overly paranoid that there's people. No, there's people. I guess I could test it before, like, I mean, I kind of want to build a garage for the car. If the car allows me to drive from here to the outhouse, because in the safe zone, somebody would have to shoot it from outside the safe zone to destroy it. They'd have to shoot it a lot to destroy it. Then the problem becomes that if your neighbors see you jumping in your car all the time, and like, I could probably pretty easily make friends with people. I mean, I have noticed that in the game. Like, I mean, there's some people that are just determined to not be anybody's friend, but you know, like, if I could be, you know, make some type of truce or something with the neighbors. Hey, you guys want to ride down to the outhouse? We're just gonna raid it and take your car and we'll drive to the outhouse. And I call it the outhouse because I used to make shops that sell revolvers. I sold them cheaper than what the outpost sold them for. This was before, like, the tech tree thing. Pretty sure it's before the Tech 3 thing. It was a while ago in either case, but like, I used to put a big sign on the front of it and called it the outhouse. You got the outpost and then you got the outhouse. Where am I at? I'm pretty close. It's about to be daytime now. Yep, daytime birds. But I'm kind of liking that idea. You just get some beat up car. Build like a 1x1 that has a side door that goes to the 2x1 that has double doors on it. You can just drive the car into. That way you never have to go outside to. I guess I could hook a door controller and a switch up to a battery too. But I don't plan on running a lift or anything. Just get whatever car I find and fix it. Put a code lock on it. So I'm pretty sure that you can do that. Or even just a regular lock. That was my house. What the hell is in the way? Oh, I'm not at the right house. Hit my lock. Why isn't it working? Is the battery dead? Is that what happened? Oh, the Rust app isn't responding. Of course. Well, it's a good thing I didn't rely on it working. Come running back and freaking... Sounded like C4. Wonder if they're modifying their house. Or if someone else is modifying their house. But yeah, I think I'm calling it a stream here because... Ooh. What was it? 1, 2, 3? I don't think it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Proof of concept. Go in, turn regular scrap into... what's this called? Is nice. Yeah, I'm getting that sinking feeling that I have too much stuff. More stuff than I'll probably ever use during the wipe. I mean, that could quickly change. I mean, not only just from potentially getting raided, but like... But from, yeah, I need to bring... Need to bring freaking, the hell. Need to bring sewing kits out here. But no. Farm some scrap here. Wait until nighttime. Then run from here to the daytime outpost and then just make multiple trips. I mean, it's either that or I wait until nighttime and go to the outhouse. In my kit with night vision and stuff. Because I can make another set of night vision. But in order for me to do any of that, I did need a freaking, what's this called? I did need a 1x1 over by the outhouse. Nice. And it's not really that much of a run over there. Very pleased with that. Make some more of these. Yeah, make some more of those. The Pistole Buletta. The papa. But yeah, I think I'm calling it a stream here. The Pistole Buletta. I'll let the music play a little bit. Yeah, it's the X-Files. But yeah. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing and clicking the button right now.